And that was, of course, earlier on today. Chris Neil joins us now. Chris, in your career, first of all, congratulations on a wonderful career. Second, you played some hard minutes, some tough games, some really hard assignments. Was that press conference today one of the hardest things you've ever had to do?
It was one of them. Obviously, my speech for the 1,000 game in front of all the fans and stuff was pretty tough too. But obviously, being around as long as I have, you get to know a lot of people, and whenever you got close friends and family in attendance, it makes it a little more emotional.
I remember talking to Trevor Linden years ago, and I asked him, at what point did you feel you were really retired? And he said, it didn't hit me until I was in the dentist chair getting my teeth fixed. At that point, there was really no going back. Has it hit you yet, the fact that you're retired and it's over in the NHL?
Well, I think for me, I don't have any intentions of getting my teeth fixed. I get so many compliments on my smile. So, but I think the biggest thing for me was whenever I was going to the gym, and it was harder and harder to get up and go in the morning. And obviously, as the season progressed and trying to get motivated to go to the gym, that was the hardest thing for me. And I always said I knew I'd be done when I didn't have the energy to do what I needed to do to play a full 82-game schedule.
That's a good point. You do have a nice smile. Curious about playing minor hockey, Chris. At what point in your career did you think, hey, you know what? I have a shot at really doing something here that's more than just having fun with the guys playing hockey? At what point did you think that the NHL might really be on the horizon for you?
Well, I tell this story all the time, but I was in public school, and I was in the principal's office, and my dad was in there too. I forget exactly what I did, but anyway, my principal asked me, he's like, Chris, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said, I'm going to play in the NHL. And he's like, well, no, really, what do you want to be? And I said, I'm going to play in the NHL. And, I think I'm the type of guy that when I set my mind to something that I want to do, I got to do it. And I think it just made me push myself harder and be able to. My mom was a role model to me before she passed away, and she really pushed me. And she used to make me run the 5-mile block and drive behind me, and that's when I really knew I had a good opportunity to make it. And obviously, as a kid, every kid dreams big, but whenever she seen the potential and was able to push me that much harder. And if I got below a certain speed on the speedometer, she would honk the horn and tell me to go faster. So I think I owe so much to her.
You know, some great inspirational stories you had in your background. Over 1,000 games in the NHL regular season, 95 playoff games as well. Chris Neil, take a bow. Wonderful career. Thanks so much for doing this.
Thanks a lot for having me on.